And good morning. We are taking a live look at Yosemite. So glorious there. Our day not quite as glorious, but it'll still be decent. All right. Medicine in your medicine cabinet. We are going to be talking about that this morning. I have Natalie Bubushara with us this morning from Kaiser Permanente, your pharmacist there, talking about things that you should have on hand in your medicine cabinet. What are some of the things people should have that are handy just in case, because you never know what happens?
Right. So in case of emergencies, you always want to be prepared. Keeping allergy medications, some topical hydrocortisone cream, or similar things for reactions. Cough and cold medications, aspirin or other pain relievers might be good to have on hand. Keeping your first aid kit up to date is something very important as well. You may want to check it out every 6 months, maybe when you check your smoke detector, and kind of make sure everything is up to date in there, because you never know when you're going to need it. Every 6 months is usually a good time to check on that.
What about, I like to buy things in bulk at Costco, and I'll get the big bottle of Motrin. How fast do you have to go through that?
Well, by the expiration date.
Okay.
So if you haven't used it by the expiration date, it's best not to use it, because it's really not tested beyond that date. And in some situations, they may be ineffective, and in other situations, it can become toxic.
Oh.
Not the Motrin necessarily, but other medications. So it's very important to not use this, expired medications, discarded of them properly, and just to make sure that you're taking the correct dose for.
How do you get rid of them? What's the best thing to do?
Okay, so if you have your information on it, you definitely want to take that off first.
Okay.
You can discard them in the trash, not in the water or the toilet or anything like that. Put it in something undesirable, maybe coffee grinds or kitty litter if it's something that people can get into, or children or animals. That way they don't get into it.
Okay.
If you're not sure how to dispose of it correctly, just ask your waste management. You can always call them and find out.
Okay, that's definitely good to know. And let's talk a little bit about just the fact that people need to be aware of your current medications. I take allergy medicine, so I have a little card in my wallet that says everything I take, even the over-the-counter.
Perfect.
Because you never know in an emergency.
Yes, being familiar with your current medications definitely helps you prevent medication errors and helps you prepare for emergencies. So you never want to be caught off guard. Taking the correct medication and leaving it in the original container is very important, because it has the important information like the expiration date, the name of the medication, so you know what you're taking and the correct dose.
Okay.
And always just make sure that you're familiar with that, and ask your doctor or your local pharmacist if you have any questions about, hey, is this what I'm supposed to be taking? Does this look right? If you're ever unsure.
Perfect. Well, thank you for coming in.
You're
Also
welcome.
know what you're allergic to. I'm allergic to penicillin.
Yes.
Great information, Natalie. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right, Joe.
Thank you so much, ladies.